Well, shalom, everybody. Listen, shalom means nothing lacking, nothing missing, nothing broken, and all is well. I'm Dr. Nathan Thomas, and I am so excited about the year that we are getting ready to experience, and I want us to experience it together. What if I told you could have the best year that you've ever had and experience more success than you've ever experienced in your life? Not selling you anything or guaranteeing you anything that is some illusion. I'm not trying to tell you that, you're going to have a year that is, absent of problems, or you're not going to have some obstacles. But I'm telling you that if you go into this year prepared and ready, having the skill sets to put together the type of game plan and goals that you need to put together, you could experience the best year that you've ever had in your absolute life. You say, well, how is that possible? Well, listen, first thing you have to understand is that planning is one of the key principles to giving you the greatest level of success possible. If you are good at planning, if you're good at goal setting, if you're good at structuring and strategizing, you can put yourself in the driver's seat. Because listen, 2016 represents, by numerology, it represents the year of intention. What do you mean? That we have to be intentional in this upcoming year. The number 16 represents four things. It represents resurrection, it represents renewal, it represents intention, and it represents expectation. So what am I saying to you is that if you become more intentional than you've ever become before, you're going to experience more success than you ever had in your life. Imagine, as fast as this year has passed us, if you would have been committed for 365 days on reaching one of your goals, just one of your goals. Let's say that was exercising or working out. Let's say it was building a better relationship, or learning Spanish, or learning to play the piano, or some goal that you had set forth at the beginning of the year, that you were absolutely consistent with that goal for 365 days. That you were intentional and that you were operating with intention. Imagine how far along you would be as you're standing here now at the end of 2015 on the precipice of a new year. Imagine how powerful your life would be in that particular area. Well, listen, what I'm telling you is I've constructed a program called 365 Ways in 365 Days to Be Successful, that is going to put you on what we're calling our 365 journey, with not just you, but where you can create synergy with a group of other people who are going in the same direction that you are going. But listen, because you can't do this by yourself, but you've got to understand some things. First of all, we talk about planning and why is planning so important, because you might be asking yourself, why do I need a game plan to succeed? Well, listen, if you just want to talk about it from a spiritual perspective, the first thing you need to know is that God himself is a planner. As sovereign and powerful as God himself is a planner. That word sovereign means sovereign. It means that God can do whatever he wants to do, when he wants to do it, with whom he wants to do it, without ever having to give an explanation. A God that powerful yet restricts himself to the power of plans. How do I know? Well, because first of all, Jeremiah 29:11, he says, I know the plans, or the plans that I have for you. Thoughts or plans of good, not of evil, to bring you to an expected end. Jeremiah chapter 1, he reminds him, before I formed you in the belly, before I knew you, he said, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and I already had sanctified you. In other words, I set you aside for plans, and I had ordained you a preacher. The Bible also reminds us, before the foundation of the world, that God had already crucified his son Jesus. What did he do? He made a game plan, a plan B for if we messed up plan A, and evidently we did. He also says in the scripture, Jesus says that what man plans on building a house without considering the cost thereof? You've got to be a planner. If you can get to the place where you can understand that one great principle, everything else in your life is going to move expeditiously and swiftly. Think about if you're planning on going on a journey right now. You decide you want to go somewhere. What's the first thing you got to do? Decide where you're going. Then you've got to decide how you're going to get there. Once you decide how you're going to get there, you got to calculate, how much is it going to cost me? If you get in a boat right now, but you just hop in the boat and you're headed to nowhere, the waters will move you and you'll be moving around the water, but going nowhere. And that's how many of our lives are right now. We're moving around. It feels like we're doing a lot, but we're accomplishing very little. Why? Because you don't have a specific game plan. And that's what I want to provide you with, is the skill set to arm you with a game plan. We have so many people already joining us to make this journey with us, this 365 journey. And I am extremely excited about it. My God, this journey is going to equip you with everything you absolutely need to be successful. All right. You say, well, what is the 365 journey? Well, the 365 journey is a purposeful, intentional journey that we're going to make together, where we arm you with what's called the 365 plan that's going to get in your hands everything you need to create the type of goal setting and the skill set that you're going to need to succeed. All right. So I want to tell you just some of the things as you embark upon this journey with us that you're going to get. All right. First of all, you're going to get in the 365 journey, you're going to get our 365 manual, which it gives you everything. You're going to have, first of all, an analysis made. All right. We're going to make an analysis of what where you are versus where you're trying to go. And then we're going to sit down with you and we're going to prescribe with you a game plan, and then put in your hands our 365 manual that's going to equip you with the tools that you need each month to develop your goals, monitor your goals, analyze and assess your goals, and to put you in the right direction. Secondly, we're going to give you what's called our Magnificent Mondays. 52 Mondays. Mondays matter. They are so important in your life. And we're going to give you 52 Mondays of a call that we're on that's going to set you in motion each week with a specific assignment that you need to be working on to just keep you focused and locked in. We're also going to give you what's called a 365 Journey Partner, where we partner you up with someone to give you that push and that accountability that you need. You're going to get 12 hours of coaching with me for the annual year, where I'm going to sit down with you an hour a month, and we're going to make sure that you're staying on course and on target to what you're supposed to be getting done. I'm also going to provide you with 12 of our greatest ebooks. Each month, we're going to give you one of our ebooks that are going to absolutely bless you each month, and it's going to be designed to keep you on course to the things that you're trying to accomplish and you're trying to do on the 365 journey. All right. You said, well, what are those things are going to do every month? See, because you're not just what you're not, what you are. They have that old colloquial saying, rather, you are what you eat, but you are what you read. And so each month I'm going to provide you with one of our 365 12 books that's going to be designed to get you going. Let me just give you some of the topics. Learning to hit the mark. That's our first one that's going to be released. Strategic goal planning. Accomplishing more with less. The fourth one is time to make time. And that's learning to make time for yourself. All right. The fifth one, I'm under construction. The sixth one, the power of the piggy bank. The seventh one, Empire, the move and not the movie. The eighth book is called Making Dollars Make Sense. The ninth one is called The Price of Everything, the Value of Nothing. The 10th one, Big Fight, Small Bites. The 11th one, The Day Debt Died. And the 12th one, The Power of Me. Listen, I want to provide you all of this, and I want you to understand how just majestical this is going to be in your life. This is a game changer. See, because oftentimes you have the desire to do, you have the drive, the determination to do, but you don't have the vehicle to drive where you're trying to go. Or you have the will to do it, but not the know-how to get it done. I want to put in your hands the blueprint, the GPS, to get you where you're going without having to get lost on your journey along the way. And then to monitor your success with you as a team. Because we're also going to have our 365 Journey blog, where you'll be able to blog with other people that's making this journey with you, whether it be weight loss, relationship building, whether it be, because there's 7 areas that we're going to be focused on all year long that's going to be designed to get you to absolute success. And that's called our Journey of Impact. But I'll tell you about that later. Listen, you say, well, what do I got to do to be a part? If I told you that, listen, for $9 a day, you could change, $9 a week, I'm sorry, you could change your life. We blow $9 in a convenience store. We blow it at a drive-through. We certainly go far over that at the movie theater, and everywhere else that we go. Wouldn't it be good if you took something and invested it in yourself and invested it in the power to know how to get things done? Listen, this journey is a $9 a week journey, but what you've got to do is go to our website, bishopnathanthomas.com. When you get to our website, if you want to sign up, it's $36.50 for the first month, and then you'll be doing that every month thereafter as we go on this 12-month journey together. All right, phenomenal fee. That's $9 a week. All right, you can do this because you deserve this. You owe this to yourself. So what you want to do is go to our website, bishopnathanthomas.com or drnathan.com, and I want you to click on where it says to donate. When you click on that, it's going to ask you if you're a PayPal client. If you're not, you can bypass that by saying I'm not. Click the continue button and then click in and fill it out for $36.50 and hit the recurring button so that the payment can be recurring every month. And then in the little box, you're going to fill out 365 journey. Once you do that, you will instantly start receiving instructions on what to do to get this journey kicked off. Listen, the new year is upon us. What you do from here is up to you. God has blessed you with the ability to make it to this new year. Now, shouldn't you make it the best year that you've ever had in your life? But the journey begins in here. It begins now. And you shouldn't have to take it alone. And you shouldn't have to take it every day trying to figure out how you do this or how you get this done. You should be armed with the equipment and the blueprint and the material to be able to make this journey and to get it done with a team of people that wants to get it done with you. I have a group of powerful counselors that are ready to work with you, a group of great people that have signed up to take this journey. All I'm waiting on is you, because I care about your success. The question is do you care about it? Because I can't care about your journey more than you can. And no one else should care about your journey more than you. And finally, you shouldn't care about anybody else's journey more than they care about themselves. And you certainly shouldn't care about their journey more than you care about your own. You owe it to yourself, your children, your family, your spouse. But more importantly, you owe it to yourself to get yourself in the most optimal position to do the greatest work you've ever done and have the best year that you've ever had in your life. And I can tell you for certain and for fact, it's possible. You just got to want to get it done. Go to drnathanThomas.com and join us today. Hit the donate button. When you get in the donate button, the PayPal page is going to come up. Click continue. If you don't have a PayPal account, click $36.50 and recurring, and you'll be started. And then by the time this first Monday comes, we're going to have you in high gear, shooting toward your goals like you've never shot before, for them before. I want you to maximize your success in this year by concentrating on your journey for 365 days. You owe it to yourself to give yourself one full year of absolute attention to where you can be the best that you can possibly be and do the most that you can possibly do. This is going to be a great year. You know why? Because what's coming in your life is better than what's been. Listen, I'm out. I want you to live. I want you to love. I want you to laugh, and I want you to matter. If you have any more questions about this, you say, well, you're talking kind of fast. I want to understand you. You can email me. Write this down at impact7life@gmail.com. Let me say that again. That's impact, IMPACT, 7life@gmail.com. And just tell me you got questions, you want to know more about the 365 journey, and that you're all in. Let's go get this, and let's do it together. I can't wait to hear your testimonies. I am so excited. God bless. I'm out. I'll talk to you soon.